I'm Sally, and this is my sister-in-law, Krestabelle. And we are from Picking Point Farm in Dansdale, East Gippsland. Our main crop is apples. We also grow berries and other small crops, lucerne and run a few cattle. Picking Point Farm is a small family-run orchard located next to the Mitchell River. Our farm is about 100 acres in size, of which 25% is dedicated to growing apples. We specialise in tree-ripened fruit and have grown a strong local market following. My parents, Reg and Mary, started growing apples 30 years ago, after my dad grew up and his father grew up on an apple orchard in the Huon Valley. They were the only apple growers in the area and faced challenges such as floods, transporting produce, birds, bats and hail. They always made sure to grow a couple of different crops to get through bad years, but Dad has always grown apples and Mum has always grown raspberries. Around 10 years ago, two of my brothers, John and David, decided to transition into more intensive orchard systems. Benefits of this include higher productivity and less labour, the ability...
So sorry to interrupt, it's just we're having trouble with this.
The ability to withstand environmental impacts and more efficient watering and spray management practices. Although the cost of installing trellising, hail netting and reflective matting to improve colour were dear, these new systems help to guarantee that the strict quality standards of the wholesale market were met and ideally topped to receive the best returns possible. This is my older brother David. He puts a lot of time into ensuring the apples are the best they can be. Sending apples to the wholesale market enables us to grow larger quantities without the hassles of marketing and storage. However, it is hard to guarantee what the return will be, and there are stricter requirements for appearance and storage.
Part of our orchard are still on the old growing systems, which is not as efficient in managing as newer systems, and it's not as abundant in gains, but then it's good for growing heritage and old variety of apples, which are very popular with the locals, but you don't need the volumes as in wholesale markets. We do sell direct to the locals through our farm shed. We have an honesty system, and then we also attend local farmers and community markets. It's good because you get better returns and you get to interact with your consumers, and you get to have your own identity and you have more exposure as well. And at the same time, it's very easy to trial new products. One of the produce that we're trialing at the moment are cherries. So we only have a small batch at the moment. We only have about a dozen or so trees that are in full production, and it's been very popular. So we've planted a few more, and now we're trying to get them into full production in the next year or so. One of our success stories is our very own picnic apple. We grow this specific apple, which is a sport of the more popular Royal Gala. They're very red, they're heart-shaped, and they're a perfect size for a lunchbox, and they're sweet and crisp, and they have a huge local following. And our local fruit shops actually stock them, so we sell them from Orbos to sale. Of course, it's challenging with local markets because then you'd have to do all the marketing yourself, and it's sometimes difficult to break into the market. And of course, you have to have a good understanding of your consumer base so that you just have the right volumes and not have too much or too little. Managing the farm is a family affair, and we do all of the physical work ourselves, from growing and picking and packing, as well as the accounting and all of the marketing. But then it keeps our operational costs down, and at the same time we are certified of the quality of the work that we give to our customers. It's very important to have value adding. For us, it has helped us to be able to have greater returns. It reduced our waste, and at the same time it has made us more flexible. We're able to attend markets and festivals outside of apple season because we have apple juice and pies and other things to sell. And we also do business partnerships with Mount Marquee Winery. They buy our apples and they make cider out of it, and we sell their cider at markets and food and wine festivals, and they also help us in developing our cider vinegar and our sparkling apple juice.
So the East Gippsland Food Cluster is a collaborative network of food producers in Eastern Gippsland. Our values are focused on supporting a sustainable, thriving regional food industry aiming for excellence and ensuring a fair go to all involved. By working together, we can come up with innovative methods to achieve this. The cluster has over 40 members and 10 associate members. We're a diverse range of producers and different sized businesses. Personally, I've found being part of the cluster a great way to network, share ideas and support each other. It has also provided the opportunity to build a regional brand. Feast on East Direct is one example of a collaborative project run by the cluster. It is an online marketplace where members can sell their produce online and provides customers with the opportunity to buy fresh local produce with the added convenience of delivery. It provides an opportunity for us to share our abundance of fresh produce in the region, not only with locals but also further afield into Greater Gippsland and Melbourne, with plans to export interstate and overseas. There is a strong focus on building a connection between customers and producers. By sharing the stories of producers along with insights and tasty treats from top chefs has helped build this connection. Here you can see Chef Pierre Rolofs preparing a dessert for a Feast on East Direct event held at Bomba Bar in Melbourne. This here is a Feast on East Direct box filled with fresh tasty produce. From a supplier's perspective, we have found that the collaborative focus on marketing and logistics to be hugely beneficial. It is a very challenging and exciting project, and I hope to be able to share it with you further in the future as it develops. Thank you.